So the question is, what stops us? What stops us from really sensing beings in our daily life and those that we don't know from being more real and from mattering to us? There are three main ways that we get blocked. The third block is pretty universal. We are afraid of pain and afraid of being overwhelmed. If I pay attention to the magnitude of the suffering of the world, it'll be overwhelming. And yet, the alchemy of compassion is, unless we're willing to feel, unless we're willing to be touched by suffering, it'll be a abstract kind of compassion. It won't be real tenderness, a really awake heart. Radical compassion is when there's a tenderness and an active caring. The truth is that it takes practice to let suffering in. And there's some tricks. It's a matter of going slowly, but one of the best supports is if you imagine breathing in and breathing out, that if you're going to breathe in suffering and let yourself be touched, you have to be able to then breathe out and sense that you're offering it into the universe to be held by the universe with care, with love. But if you're just always breathing in, this is where we get empathy fatigue. We just get creamed because our limbic system just gets agitated and it does feel like too much. The heart becomes a transformer of sorrows if you know how to breathe in, but also breathe out and really offer out either through prayer or active helping. People that can actively engage their caring actually feel better because we're not bottled up and paralyzed. There's a lot of people now that are saying this is the point in history when the activists, the social activists, need to learn how to sit down on a cushion and get connected with their heart and spirit. And the people that sit on the cushion all the time, they need to know how to bring what they've discovered on the cushion and get out there and do stuff, help, which is really a key piece. We all have the capacity to move through life, and it becomes a real adventure with that sense of that bird has my wings, where we run into others, and it's like anybody that we run into, including any animal, non-human animal, there can be this sense of the aliveness of connection and that open-heartedness, and it feels good. And we have that wired into us as the youngest, as young children, and it's something that we can cultivate.